It's alive. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Retro Review. I am the Bearded Geek. Joining me, as always, is Steve.
What's going on, everybody? Weekend
Oh,
at Bernie's because
weekend.
we have to do the original before we do the sequel.
That's right. That's right. Before we get into Weekend at Bernie's, let's check out that trailer, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Don't you see? Don't you see? We just uncovered a $2 million error. We're going to be heroes. We're going up the corporate ladder. It appears as if somebody's trying to defraud the company.
Somebody tried to smoke it past the wrong guy.
Very, very good work. How would you two like to come to my house at the beach?
Love to.
For Larry and Richard,
How are you?
this is a place to die for.
You have to kill them, Vito.
I'm a little rusty, but it'll come back to me.
What? Should we just walk in?
But what they don't realize
No, we'll stand out here on weekend. Come on, we're house guests.
is while they're checking in,
Forget the accident with the two guys. Take care of Lomax.
Bernie Lomax will be checking out.
Oh, my God.
What kind of a host invites you to his house for the weekend and dies on you?
I don't know.
Lomax told whoever he's talking to not to kill us if he's around, right?
Yeah, but Lomax is dead. He's not around anybody anymore.
I know that. You know that. Nobody else knows that. Huh?
Oh!
Where's Bernie? It looks good enough. Let's go.
Larry, what?
Huh?
Really?
Hey, Bernie, just like last week, huh?
Oh, Bernie, you animal, you are insatiable.
Doesn't anyone realize he's dead?
Hold the boat. Got him? Hold the boat.
Vito, I'm telling you, Lomax is alive. Maybe Paulie is rustier than we thought.
Ooh, Bernie, you're starting to peel. What did you out of the sun, huh?
Is that the killer?
How do I know, Richard? Should I stop and ask him?
No, just drive.
Serpentine! Do you hear something? What is that? It's just Bernie!
Weekend at Bernie's.
Are we doing it again today?
Oh, absolutely. You know we are.
Great, we'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, ladies. We'll see you later. God, is this great or what?
Well, there you have it. Weekend at Bernie's. The dude, why don't you tell us a little bit more about this movie?
Made in 1989 with a running time of 1 hour and 37 minutes. Two idiots try to pretend that their murdered employer is really alive, leading to the hitman to attempt to track him down to finish him off. I mean, which is in reality what this entire movie is. It's so fun. 89, so I would have been 6 or 7 years old. So a movie like this is hilarious. The sequel, I want to say, is like 93, 94, if not sooner. Jonathan Silverman and Andrew McCarthy in their prime. What's not
Yeah.
to love? This movie's amazing.
Yeah, no, it was a
I mean,
really good
it's
movie.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. Uh, some, it's like they're like he said it perfectly. Like, do they not realize he's dead? I mean,
It's so
it
there's just so many great scenes of people in the beginning party scene when they don't realize it yet, and everyone they had just realized it and everybody showed up.
yeah, it's freaking crazy. Like you said, some girl sits on his hand and they're like, "Oh, Bernie, you party animal," or whatever.
The guy
I'm
that's
like,
continuously trying to get him to sell the car.
"Oh my god, yes." He's like, he keeps going up in price, and he finally agrees to it. So, oh, freaking hilarious. Yeah, I love this movie. This was an awesome movie. Um, that is my first impressions of it. Um, how would you rate it? What would you rate this movie?
I this movie's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. If I were to rate it, I'd probably give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I think I'm in the 7 range as well. It's total slapstick humor, total over the top, but it's fun. It's funny. It's
It's
fun.
funny. It's
It's
funny, and it
funny.
doesn't do anything that's too over the top. Like even the scene with the girlfriend in the bedroom isn't isn't like it's going to go over the head of a kid. They're not
Yeah.
going to quite understand it. But it's still like a fun family movie.
She's been in there for 20 minutes. Do you think she's noticed? I guess that rigor mortis set in. I'm just saying.
No, it's a
uh,
great. I give it a 7.5.
Yep, 7 for me. Little fun facts about this movie. Terry Kaiser's stunt double suffered a few broken ribs during filming, most in the scene in which Bernie is dragged around the surface of the ocean, bumping into metal floating objects.
How do you not just use a dummy for that?
I honestly thought that's what they did. Um, Andrew McCarthy was asked to read the script to think about playing the part of Richard. When he read it, he loved the part of Larry and got it instead.
He would have been a
Um,
horrible Richard.
he would
Andrew
have.
McCarthy. Andrew McCarthy could not play the straight man in this movie.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He was the perfect party slacker type dude in this movie. Uh, this was considered as a vehicle for Corey Haim and Corey Feldman early in the
Corey
production
Haim.
before it was yeah, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman early in production before it was decided to make the leads older. So
This would have been a horrible Corey's film. If this had
it,
been the Corey's, it would have not been good at all.
I totally agree with that. What do you have for some soundtrack on this?
It's real easy. Vici d'arte, Vici d'amore by Giacomo Puccini, uh, and Hot and Cold.
God bless you. Um, yeah,
It also has Night at Bald Mountain, but I don't remember where they used that.
all right. Well, that's really it for this movie. Short and sweet on this one,
Let's
guys.
do related reels. Jonathan Silverman, Weekend at Bernie's 2,
Okay.
Goosebumps TV series. Let's do Andrew McCarthy, Weekend at Bernie's 2. He was in Sweet 16, or he was in one of those with less than zero. I want to say he was in Less Than Zero with Robert Downey Jr. and James Spader.
All right.
He was in other stuff.
Little mini related reels. We'll take it.
Guy that played Bernie, Weekend at Bernie's 2.
He died twice. Yeah. All right. So as we come to a close, Steve, where can people find you on your podcast, sir?
Last podcast you'd want. It's available whenever we decide to release an episode. Who knows? Tip the veal, try the staff. Thank you all for coming. And if you didn't, better luck next time.
Make sure you check out the Mod Squad. That is the sister channel to Back to the Retro Review, to where we have a movie show, a horror show, a gamer show, and we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway. All right. I do believe that does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. So for the dude and Mikey the Freak, since he's not here, but I see him in the waiting room. Uh, I am the Bearded Geek Kevin saying thank you for being a friend, everybody.